trying to keep positive and humorous, eat my breakfast. I'm eating oatmeal, and I'm supposed to be having hummus with a V8 low sodium. That's my breakfast. The oatmeal has peanut powder and some type of those small juicy raisins that's called something else. but with peanut powder too, pure, because it's low fat. You can add your own oils if you need to make peanut butter. Just add sugars and oils to make your own. Anyways, and I also got Smucker's All Natural, but that hasn't been opened yet. Um, anyways, so I'm eating that, and there's one thing I need to make, the hummus. Now I'm making the hummus through scratch. I got dried chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. I got a big bag of those just dried, and then I have a bunch of cans. So I boiling the garbanzo beans. I got the ones in the cans ready. I got everything ready to go for my hummus. I'm gonna use peanut oil with it. I'm gonna grind it up into a paste, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of bell pepper or seasoning on the top of it as I box it up in little lid containers. So I have hummus. There's only one problem. My fucking blender shit the bed. Smoke's coming out of it. Smelly smoke is coming out of my blender, and it was hard enough. But guess how much I paid for my blender? $10. It's a $20 Walmart blender, and it was 50% off. I paid $10 for the blender I have, and I've gotten 4 years out of it, or 3.5 to 4 years out of that blender. It is chipped. I was grinding up, oh, was it chickpeas again? Yeah, I think it was chickpeas back then too. And one of them somehow chipped the top. Yes, it literally chipped the top. I sometimes will take off the lid as I'm blending once when I have it steady and it's just going in a circle, and I'll throw stuff in. So I went to take off the lid, and a whole chunk went flying, bounced off the lid, and actually whacked me in the face. So there was stuff flying around, and I thought that, oh, okay, I don't hear anything hitting the top. I don't think it's going over. And I lifted it up, and a couple of the left chunks somehow managed to chip the plastic, even though it wasn't that hard of a hit. Because it hit me in the face and it was barely anything. And it's only a fucking chickpea. How the fuck does chickpea chip the top of a blender? I don't understand. I just don't understand how these hard, nutty things. I mean, yes, the chickpeas were pretty hard. It probably was a chickpea that wasn't boiled, so it became a nut. Because when you first get these chickpeas dried, they're as hard as a rock. So it's probably one of them that didn't get fully softened. But and when my first batch in that blender, I didn't realize how shitty the blender was. Like, it wasn't like a good blender. I realized I have to wicked boil them. Even the ones in the cans have to be boiled. Normally, the ones in the can I can process into hummus, but I can't. So I have to boil them. And then I put them in my blender. Then I add a little bit of my choice oil, a little bit sprinkle of salt, blend it up. Then I add my seasonings on the top of it as it's sitting in the container, and I have my hummus for the week. But my blender is no good for hummus anymore. It can't take any more blending of fruits and vegetables and nuts and beans and berries and even peanuts. I mean, but I do my peanuts that are hard. The boiled peanuts I'll turn into a paste, but hard peanuts I have